North Carolina State University is a 34,000-student public institution that has redesigned its education leadership programs in partnership with local school districts.
So the problem that this program is designed to solve is the issue that principal preparation programs were really separate from the school systems in which they were trying to prepare leaders to work in. And unfortunately, the universities weren't always preparing the types of individuals needed for the schools and for the school districts.
NC State invited many of our school leaders, our practitioners of every level, principals, and principals from other counties to a room where we talked about the unique skill set, the unique capacities, and what it really meant to be a leader in Wake County school system. From a design standpoint, we looked at how NC State could then provide those experiences, both in how they select candidates to go into those programs, and then through the experience, coursework, internships that they get during their time at NC State, so that when they graduate, they are Wake County ready.
We're working with the largest school district in the state, the 7th largest, and then our consortium of school districts, of small rural school districts, equal about the 4th largest school system in the state if we add them all together.
In building our program and the redesign, we really thought about including our district partners into determining what an effective leader should know and be able to do. And we went to sites, school sites at our district partners' locations. We had practitioners, principals, APs, district leaders, as well as our faculty, engage in a process of defining what a leader should know and be able to do. And from that, we iterated around state and national standards. So we did a crosswalk to make sure we were aligned with both of those, the professional standards of educational leaders, for example. And then we also went back to our district partners and in a back and forth to make sure that we all felt comfortable with the revised standards.
We want you to think about, as you go through the program, these issues. We want you to see how diversity and equity plays out in all of your courses.
The university and district partners are extremely selective about the candidates who are admitted to the program.
The district participates in our candidate selection in 3 important ways. The first way is nominating and recommending the types of candidates, teachers that they want to enter our program. The second way is they participate during candidate assessment day by serving on evaluation teams and acting as evaluators. And the third way is once we've gotten close to a selected set of candidates, we go to the district with those names and one by one talk to them about each individual, making sure that the district feels comfortable with those that we've selected.
We were all on the same page from the get-go that the people we're trying to recruit and prepare to be in our principal preparation program should put the children first. Teaching and learning should be their primary goal. Certainly we care about academic achievement and school culture, but at the heart of all of this is caring about the individual child.
If the schools aren't structured so that kids reach their full potentials, what chance do they have of reaching leadership after school?
I had a heart-wrenching discussion with a 16-year-old African-American male in my class today who kept telling me, I'm not smart, I can't do anything. And he is actually so inventive and creative and scientifically bent. And I kept asking him, who has ever told you that you are smart? And he said, nobody. So I tell him that you come to me any day, but it breaks my heart that he's a 16-year-old and, like you said, has formed his opinion of himself already. And it's going to take a lot of individual success to overcome that. And we can't do that to our students.
Wake County is investing in us as their future leaders. We really appreciate that. We know that this county has selected only 14 of us. We are pushing each other every day, and we know that the county wants us to succeed.
The program is designed to prepare candidates with both the theory and the practical experiences they will need to succeed as principals.
In year 1, our students engage in coursework. Instructors really have autonomy and latitude in terms of when they meet with them. We try to sequence it according to the assignments and the curricula that they're trying to deliver. For the school site visits, the students are focused on their developmental project. So in the fall of their first semester, they're focused on K-2 settings. In the spring of the first year, they're focused on 3-5 settings. And then in the second year, it's middle school and high school.
We're looking with 2 different lenses in terms of what can we notice as far as developmental levels of students, and also how can we as future school leaders make sure to instill positive culture within our buildings.
In the second year of the program, our students engage in a full-time residency or internship where they are placed in a school setting that's different than the one that they previously worked in.
90% of our fellows enter into a job, a leadership job in the first year after they graduate. And that is exponentially higher than national averages.
I would also say that the cohort is based on providing experiential knowledge for the candidates through their internships, which also include a professional coach and coaches who have experience in Wake County Public Schools who can talk to them about their specific experience in their placement, but also that they will have multiple placements in levels in which they may not have been originally certified in.
A big push in our program is making sure that we're giving them experiences that are practical and relevant to their experiences.
A feature of the redesign work is a sophisticated leader tracking system. This is an online database with information about the education, career progress, and performance of aspiring, novice, and veteran principals. Leader tracking systems offer districts detailed information on potential candidates for the principalship and provide feedback to the universities that can be used to refine their preparation programs.
The leadership tracking system is designed for both NC State and Wake County Public Schools and for us collectively. So NC State will have a model which will really track the experiences of these master's students. On the other side of it, Wake County wants to be able to track many of the unique experiences that our APs have. And that enables us to reach out to someone who may not have reached out to us in pursuit of a position.
The leader tracking system for us is, it's about succession planning. And so oftentimes in school systems, that's not something that happens. We just we process and we move day to day. We're putting out those daily fires, but succession planning is helping you think 2 or 3 moves down the road.
Research shows that exemplary principal preparation programs benefit from supportive state policies.
So the role of the state in our work has been cooperative in that they are thinking thoughtfully about what those standards should look like right now, what we should aspire to, so how they should change. And I think that there is recognition that the job has changed, that what we expect of principals has become so much greater.
The structures and culture of higher education can make revamping principal preparation challenging.
One of our goals through this work is to better connect the principal needs, the community needs, the school needs, with the experiences that we provide students while they're still in the program before they graduate. And some of that has been difficult for faculty who have taught the same courses for a long time and are used to giving the same assignments in the same way, and that requires some work and also some courage to redesign programs to meet the needs of what the districts tell us they need. And so that can be a little disconcerting for faculty who are used to doing things the same way for a long time.
Traditionally, university programs reward research and scholarship, particularly in a Research One institution that we work at here at NC State. So a lot of the work around program redesign and service isn't rewarded in the broader community. And so to engage in this work, particularly as a young assistant professor that doesn't have tenure, you really have to engage in something that may not be rewarded for tenure, but something that you really believe in.
Despite the hurdles, the effort has been worth it because candidates in the preparation program gain a keen sense of the demands of the job.
I am learning that I have to be able to balance my workload with also the work that I know is coming, but I don't know where it's coming from and who it'll come from. And so that's important to be able to regulate our day. If I can help make sure that I am building strong relationships with my teachers, that will then help them build strong relationships with kids, which again is the purpose behind this work, is to make sure that every single child has rigorous and relevant education every day, and that we believe that every single child should succeed and grow every day.